up against Patter Knife. We got Kinu, Volfi, Tuvine, Mix, Drakash, Volarind, Ukama, and Cernif. No Grumper, which is a big ban. Tuvine, still pretty damn annoying for me. I have slightly more options now. Tateru with Stone Ball is really good. Volarind is clearly a decent ban. I can also ban their Mix, which is also really good against my Mix and my Kinu. But I have Raiken. If they ban Raiken, that Mix can be a decent problem. I don't know. I mean, I still like banning Tuvine. I like banning Kinu. I like banning Volarind. Let's ban the Kinu. With that Cernif, I can see it being pretty scary. With that Kinu, I can see it being pretty scary. So they ban my Kinu. Double Kinu ban. And then what kind of opener am I looking at? I mean, Ukama's good except for their Vola. Tateru is a decent pick. They'll probably pick Mix into that. I can go Tateru Raiken, potentially. They can go Mix Ukama. That kind of blocks that. I can go Tateru Volfi in that case, though. I'm liking this Tateru, actually. I like baiting out Mix. I think baiting out the Mix is a pretty good deal. We'll try it. We'll try it. Do. I'm kind of excited about this Tateru. Shoutouts to Pixxyl for lending it to me. Avenged Taifu being banned. You won again? Dude, nice. Your Taifu team is crushing. Looks like you found your new team. Everything is good now. Your life is better. Your life is now better. Alright, they pick Vola first. They pick Mix second. Yeah, so I mean, Volfi and Raiken are both still options here. They did not go with Ukama, which I was kind of worried about. Grandpa is an option too, just to threaten Volarind immediately. Crystal Spikes on Grandpa could definitely hurt. What'll happen to God 2? They used around 1600 or even higher. Now they're at 1200. I've played against them a few times. I don't know. I mean, turn 1 Raiken here, it kind of is the dream. Like Stone Ball, Quetzal. I think I'm going to go for it. I can't sit here forever. I'm just going to go for that. Grandpa's an option, but I mean, it's just so juicy for Raiken, and Stone Ball is so good. Stopping a Tuvine swap-in, stopping a lot of swap-ins. I can ban Ukama second, then they're starting to run out of options to even stop the Raiken. They have Cernif, they have Tuvine. They got to use Volfi and Volcrane at that point. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. And I can pick Mix and try to get the Tateru sacrifice so I can still get the Mix. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. TMR is at a pretty low point, but like confidence is at a very high point now. All this studying, I know I'm understanding the game the best I have. Even if I don't win games immediately, it's like I do understand this game better than I did 2 days ago. So it's like I'm really happy. There's gonna be more big study sessions like what we did in different ways. I want to do deeper dives on smaller groups of TEMs. Here, so we got to ban either Ukama or Volfi. I'm gonna go Ukama. We're gonna do like deeper dives. We'll look at like all the fire TEMs and we'll look at TV spreads and stuff like that, or we'll do something like break it down into smaller groups. I want to look into TVs soon, look at different spreads. There's a lot of different ways to look at TEMs, but that study session yesterday was so good. Yeah, so we'll definitely bring in Mix. +2/+2 Mix can still do a lot of work. Then I got Ukami, Volfi, and Guldur. I should put sound back on. It's kind of weird when I don't have sound on. It's because when I'm grinding, I always turn off the audio. I'm usually listening to music or podcasts and just at those sound effects. Sometimes I just don't feel like hearing them. Ukama for the Drakash seems really good. So that's got to be a pick. And then Guldur's good against Volfi. That's Volcrane. Is that Volcrane? That's Volcrane, not Drakash. right? That's Volcrane. I swear to God, I'm always mixing those two up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like always doubting it. They're like, I looked at the two thumbnails and they do look similar. I'm feeling Volphy. Let's just go Volphy. To this day, I can't always tell if it's Volcrane or Drakash. It is Volcrane. Yeah, see, like, I remember looking at them side by side one time and being like, I'm not crazy. They're like, it's like not that different. Like the two thumbnails look quite similar. It's like every it's sometimes I'm just so unsure if like for some reason it's like oh man, we have the Stoneball synergy as well like this, even sicker. Yeah, I mean Mix can energy manip. That's basically all it's got turn 1, so it doesn't have a good attack on Tateru. If we double it, I mean they can bring in the Volcrane. Is the only thing that kind of sucks, right? Like that's a really good swap in. I could perfect jab Quetzal, and that way when it is Volcrane, I have Major Slash lined up, and the Rai can swap out to, for example, Volphy. First game was really well played, especially compared to some matches I usually play. Hey! No, I get it. Missed parts, other matches say that... At least that much you can say. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I just understand better. I was also going down a bad path where I just, like... We've all been there. You play, like, a bunch of matches. You try to win. You just lose more. You play worse. I was, like, in a little bit of a downward spiral of playing worse for, like, a few days or a week or two. I feel like I've pulled myself out of it. Focus, Flux! Yeah, I think I want to go perfect jab because I expect the Mix to swap out. I mean, the other thing is I could say, fuck it. If Mix is probably going to swap out anyway, why not just go in on the Vola? I keep getting in trouble with Volas. So I'm actually going to make the decision to ignore the Mix. That's going to probably swap out. Yeah, and go after the Volarend. Wonder how you lost 300 TMR. Yeah, I mean, most of us have been there. Yeah, so Quetzal hits Vola. Look at that. Vola uses Feather Gatling. Tateru, I would have to, if I have a Tateru on my team, I have to figure out perfect jab, speed, TV stuff. That's obviously out of order. But yeah, I can Major Slash that Volarend now for a lot of damage. I mean, this did 40 and it did a little. This is almost 4 times as much as the jab. Yeah. I could swap out Raiken. That would be pretty good. Want to bring in Ukama, but they also know that, and they want to use Noxious Bomb, probably. I mean, I think this into -1 defense will be a kill. Stoneball might kill Volcrane. You think so? Yeah, Slash kills. I definitely got to swap this out. Well, if we're going to kill anyway... No, never. Stoneball never kills. I want to bring in the Ukama. They have no boosted speed or anything. They got to swap out to survive. They might hit Ukama with a Noxious Bomb, and it could be really ugly. I just need Ukama to kill Volcrane. That's like its whole job. Let's try. Let's try it. Let's try that combo. Waiting for Pattern Knife. They're having us wait a lot this match. No, these have been really good matches today. Like, it's the kind of thing... This is like one of those days. I'm always saying TMR shouldn't matter. But, like, the problem is when you say that you shouldn't focus on TMR, that doesn't mean just play whatever you feel like playing and try your best. It's not really how it works. It's like, don't worry about TMR. Instead, worry about actually studying and getting better is, like, kind of what I'm realizing for myself. Like, in the past, I've chosen to, like, worry less about TMR. Vola Toxic Plume... Hits both my TEMs, not too bad. But I wasn't, like, replacing the TMR focus with, like, and a focus on studying. This time, yeah, this earplug fucking sucks right now. I don't get why it's not. I hate when these earplugs won't, like, go in properly. Yeah, Ukama gets hit with Stoneball, still alive. Too bad I don't have Cage here. Can't Tateru learn Cage? I don't have it on my moveset, but Tateru has Cage, right? I don't have my Tateru card in front of me right now. Pretty sure Tateru learns Cage. This is when I need it. Doesn't it? If it does, this is exactly why I would, like, potentially want it. But then I wouldn't be able to have Perfect Jab or Major Slash. I don't want to look right now. Too much time. I don't have it now. So I definitely want to throw the Water Cannon at the Volcrane. Throw the Water Cannon at the Volcrane. They can swap to Volphy. They can swap to Mix. But I think I should just do perfect jab. Tateru can learn cage. I was almost positive. So Volphy or mix, huh? I mean, if they're going to swap to mix, I could go stone ball. But then if they go to Volphy, it's no good. I think perfect jab is really good here. And then just aquatic whirlwind. They'll probably go to Volphy. They didn't even swap. Unbelievable. All right, they give me Volcrane. That's the biggest kill ever. ×4 with that much damage. Tateru time. Dude, Pixxyl, this might be it, man. I might buy that Tateru from the Discord, like, right now. Water Cutting Lily hits Cernif. Like, this match is making me think that even though I'm trying not to spend Pansuns, this might be one worth doing. Because this is turning into, like, the team, you know? I'll commit to a team for at least 2 weeks. Like, not changing it, like... I mean, either at all or almost at all, if I can find it, you know? This could be that. Tateru could be the secret touch. Because I've needed that extra support tem. And Tateru with Sacrifice is just the right level. It also has the... Like, I need melee, I need earth, and I need buffs. Like, Tateru is like a fucking glove fitting the hand of this team. So they have Volphy and Cernif and Mix. I have Raiken, Mix, and Volphy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Bring in my Volphy as well. Like, Volphy versus Volphy is fine. I could just bring in Raiken and yeet. Yeah, this is the time to bring in Raiken. I mean, because their Volphy hasn't been on the battlefield yet, so they can't use Dust Vortex or anything Turmoil. Let's go. Let's bring in the Raiken now. Big hype, Wilmo. Big hype. Imagine it being mirroring Volcrane. Imagine that was a thing, right? Dude, I can't wait for, like, unscaled tournaments to bring in level 1 Gaialis, or level 1, yeah, level 1 mirroring Gaialis and shit. We'll try some crazy strats. Okay, perfect. Unfortunately, the TVs aren't correct because this is a borrowed Tateru, but nonetheless, perfect jab, Quetzal, the Volphy, I think. Yeah, I could go after Cernif, but Cernif... Like, Mix will kill Cernif, or it'll win... Am I crazy? Should I just go after Cernif? Because Volphy kills Mix. I'm pretty sure this is good. I gotta do it. Volphy plagues Tateru. They're going after Tateru. Next turn, probably Tateru Sacrifice, although Volphy probably still outspeeds it, so... Cernif uses Water Cutting Lily. On Raiken. Weird. Quetzalcoatl hits Volphy down to 51.2 with Synergy, and then the perfect jab. Yeah, imagine that was the opposite order. That could be a kill, possibly. Probably not, but, I mean, it'd be close. I want Tateru to sacrifice. I could just sacrifice it to Mix. Sacrifice to Mix. Volphy still dies. But they have Dust Vortex this turn. I could swap to Volphy. Sacrifice to Volphy. Like, Volphy is also really good against Mix. This Raiken is going to get yeeted this turn if it stays in. So I think we sacrifice to Volphy. It's not, like, what I had planned, but I think that's right now that we've arrived at this situation. I think that's right now that we've arrived here. Yeah, we got good light in the room right now, huh? I mean, look at this. This room is looking so nice today. The sunlight is just perfect. We got beautiful fucking vibes. And also, I cleaned up and I'm organized and I got all my stuff. Like, there's a good vibe with this, you know? Like, yesterday's work just feels like it's paid off so hard. The clouds have parted. You don't think it's a good enough idea? You don't think it's a good idea to give Tateru enough speed to outspeed Quetzal at too low base speed? You would have to invest too much into speed. I wish I had my Tateru card out. I'm going to look since I already did my input. Half the problem... Oh, here it is. I mean, 97 speed versus... They have the same exact base speed. Are you sure about that? They have the same exact base speed. Is it because Raiken runs too much speed? Or... I mean, they have the same... Unfortunately... was that... That worked. Okay, yeah, we sacrificed. That worked. Dust Vortex hits Volphy for, like, no damage. Revitalize. So their Cernif revitalizes their Volphy. Yeah, they have the same exact base speed, so I don't think I have to invest that much. That seems super easy to tune up. Did you think... I mean this in the least shitty way possible. Did you think that Tateru had lower speed, or do you mean that it's still not worth it, even though they're the same? If you meant that, like, knowing they're the same, then that's cool, but I'm not sure if you just might have thought it was lower. I'm interested to hear if you think, like, it's still... Because that seems like I could tune it. Oh, 3 prio with Synergy. Right. Right. You're right. Okay, I forgot about that. I wasn't factoring in the difference in, yeah, okay. That's what I wasn't connecting the dots on. Yeah, so I can bring in Raiken here and Volphy will die. Bring in Raiken here and Volphy's dead. If they swap it to Mix, Mix will just get fucking owned. I mean, I want to get the Quetzal synergy. This is perfect. Or not Quetzal synergy. I want to get Prideful proc on Raiken. So we Plague and then Quetzal. It'll kill Volphy, or if they swap in Mix, I mean, it'll be brutal, and then Sandstorm kills Mix, even if it survives at low health. And or Meteor Swarm. So this end game is looking fantastic. It's turn 6, but it's been a thick game. It's been a thick game. That's for sure. So Serenief uses Bush, but no one's attacking it. Kind of a waste of Bush, honestly. Volphy uses Plague on Volphy. My Volphy plagues theirs. They use Sandstorms to do some damage to Raiken. And it works. Raiken down to 51. But then Raiken Quetzal gives it the Prideful proc. Serenief just Bush, so now they can't Bush. They're also pretty low on stamina. Okay. They bring in Mix. The big thing here is hitting Quetzal on Mix just like once. Yeah, they have Sweatband, so Serenief is going to be annoying as fuck. But Volphy Mix will be able to outdo it. Quetzal. They have Energy Manip and Crystal Spikes, but I don't know if they can do enough damage. I mean, we'll see. Dust Vortex is also great. Let's go. Now we got Quetzal, +1 speed. 1 hit kill. Holy shit. All right, easy. That's easy. There we go. Prideful proc. No problem. Volphy with the Dust Vortex on what is now... It's hitting Serenief instead. Serenief down to 88.4. They are resting. Just throw the one fat Quetzal, I guess. I still don't have Serenief in my Tempedia. How funny is that? Just Plague it. Plague it. Quetzal hits... Oh, kill. There you go. All right, no problem. Nice. 847, 1287 Pansuns. Great match. Great match. Really good match. Yeah, I can feel the difference. Just like having the information and continuing to look at these stats and double check things, my brain is just getting all this info. I feel like the work we did yesterday is going to pay off for like at least a few weeks before I plateau. Like just like having these cards physically in front of me. You can look up TEMs one by one on the screen and it is good. But for me, having written it out myself and gone through that whole process, slept on it, and then on top of that, have it again in my own handwriting and formatted the way I want. I mean, this is like, whoo. It was fucking epic, though. That was a 5.5-hour session of just going one TEM at a time, writing down the stats, the main moves, writing out, like, damage, priority, effect. It was a pain in the ass. And it was also a big lesson of, like, in programming language world, they always say, read the fucking manual. There's, like, more polite versions, but like the original saying is literally RTFM, read the fucking manual. It's like a meme from like early internet forums. And it's basically just like most people who have questions haven't read the manual front to back, like actually. And it's true. Like what we did with all these TemTem stats is like we read the manual of TemTem of like all the stats once. It doesn't have like I always think there's no way I'll retain it, and I don't necessarily, but like when you do that, even if you don't remember everything, you just like absolutely have, I don't know, my brain, I just like everything has changed for me. We're gonna queue up again in a second. Here, hang on a sec. I gotta blow my nose, and I always feel like strangely self-conscious about like looking weird. Oh, the one thing that I feel like I look awkward when I do. Oh, where's my trash can? Boom. Yeah. Queue up again. Queue up again. I can't believe it's already been 4 hours. The stream started kind of slow because I tried playing Bomber Grounds and like the servers were kind of lagged out. And it usually takes an hour or two to get going anyway, just for things to get cooking. But between like the 45-minute mark when we started doing TemTem, because I was gonna play TemTem either way, but I just like I started a little earlier, so I had to kind of like wake up to it. I was like, we'll see. All right, let's get into it. Like the last 3 hours just like all of a sudden kind of flew by. Like for a while, like at first I was feeling like it was kind of like, all right, let's just do this. I'm not sure how good a stream it's gonna be, but I gotta try. You know, been a little stressful last couple of days outside of the stream. Like I could just focus on other stuff. Nah, I gotta do it. But now I like just got in the flow. Like TemTem PvP is feeling so fun right now. It's just like fun having done all this work. And then playing. Way more fun than just playing without having done tons of work first. Like, I'm coming to the ladder with new skills and new ideas. Someone's selling a burglar Wolfie perfect for 8K. Whenever a TEM is sold for like 8K and stuff, like it just seems like it's so cheap that it's like how could it be a bad deal? But I'm not really confident burglar will ever happen. Okay, I got distracted by the Discord. We're back to playing against Felly Perp. We played against them like an hour and a half ago. Looks like they're on the grind as well. But we didn't have Tateru that time. Oh, I gotta buy a fucking Tateru, man. This Tateru is perfect for the team. I gotta buy it. I gotta buy a Tateru. Pixxyl just convinced me to buy a Tateru. It's happened. I'm a Tateru guy now. The perfect TEM to go with Rejuvenate mix. They got Volarind, 2 Vine, Mix, Gyalis. That is 3 crystal. For 8K, you might as well in case it becomes 35 later, like your Tateru purchase. Tateru! Volarind, 2 Vine, Mix, Gyalis, Mashuk, Sizemunch, Ukama, and Calibus. Interesting. No nature, no fire. Volarind is always a problem. 2 Vine can be annoying, although less and less. Mix, I have answers for. I mean, all these guys I have answers. Sizemunch is a little annoying. Honestly, Mashuk could be a real pain in the ass for my team. I don't have great counters. I think that's actually the ban. I just think like Mashuk is going to give him so much support value that it could like turn the match. That's what I'm seeing as I look at all these options. Yumi, Tateru is what's up, dude. I'm being converted into a Tateru fan. Tateru was always really good. It just got overshadowed by Skunch, Mouthlink, and Yowler. Yeah, I mean, Tateru just always seemed surprisingly good to me when I played against it. And I think when we looked at it yesterday, I was impressed because I got to get the Mouthlink out of here, put Tateru in. You were right all along. Because it's got 103 defense, 103 special defense, 115 physical attack. I mean, 206 HP. Tateru has insane stats, actually. It's like such good stats. People just like forget about it. Alright, so I mean, I could lead Tateru again. Fuck it, Tateru crew, let's go. You were right, Yumi. Tateru strats are the way. Tateru and Mix is the combo. Like, I pick Tateru and they're just like, oh shit, what do I do now? And a great move pool, including Cage, Sacrifice, Stone Ball, Perfect Jab, Noxious Bomb, all with a high attack stat. High physical attack stat plus Perfect Stab, Stone Ball, Noxious Bomb, Turbo Choreography, Major Slash. It's even got Rend for fun. It's like one of the best TEMs ever. I fucking got confused. Everyone was talking about Mouthlink and Yowler and Momo. Yo, Tateru's the shit. Alright, Mix and Ukama. So Mix, it's like, I can Stone Ball it. Too slow for the Quetzal, yeah. Alright, Goulder's really good here, I think. Goulder or my own Ukama. I mean, my Ukama is a good threat against Sizemunch in particular. And they already banned Volphy. I'm actually, like, super feeling my own Ukama here. Yeah, insane stats and a huge move pool. People overestimate the fucking Quetzal aggro thing. I mean, like, I think there's a reason why in the ladder you see lots of, like, simple aggro. And then in tournaments you see a lot more interesting stuff. On ladder, people are just kind of looking for quicker wins. Or, like, you can get away with lazier teams. I don't actually believe that like Quetzal aggro is like, you know, against like a really well-crafted team. Like everyone should have answers for it. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like people get so focused on like turn 1 Quetzal shit. It's like, what about turn 3? And also Tateru's got the defense to like hang out in the Quetzal meta too, which is sick. Tateru and Ukama, 2 TEMs I've almost never played. I played a tiny bit of Ukama before. They're really thinking here. I'm like almost out of reserve time. They do ban the Goulder, which was the other TEM I was thinking about picking. Second choice. Calibus is sort of a pain in the ass for Kinu, Raiken, and Mix, sort of, kind of. Nah, Mix beats Calibus. Calibus is really bad for Ukama. I mean, Size Munch can be a huge threat, but I feel like I have the tools to handle it. Oh, I'm out of time. Alright, we banned Vola. I think my mom's home. I just gotta ask her to not flip the circuit until after this match, so I'm gonna do that as well. Make sure we don't lose power, like, mid-match. Because they're probably gonna have to... I think they lost power in the other room. Won't see in any tournaments or not in the last round. Yeah, exactly. The ladder is misleading. Hey, Mom. Or, oh, Dana and Mom. Just so you know, I know that the power went out in there. Well, I think the circuit might have tripped in that room. Just, we can... in like 10 minutes, I can turn off the stream for a minute. I'm just saying, if you do that while I'm in the middle of the stream without giving me a chance, I'll lose power and the stream down.
You don't want us to switch the circuit?
Just wait 10 minutes first.
Okay, let me know.
So just don't flip the switch, the circuit, for like the next 10 minutes, if that's cool.
That's fine.
Yeah, otherwise I'll lose the power. Okay, they're just like, what? Okay, we'll flip it. I'm like, no. I'm saying to wait. We can, like, I'll just turn off the stream for a minute and come back, I guess. I mean, it's, like, a little bit in the evening, but... Yeah, my mom's, like, stepped on the in front of the camera now and then. Quetzal aggro is easy to play, effective archetype with a low ceiling, how high you can actually get to it. Yeah, and that's, like, the sign of a good meta, right? Cool. Yeah, I mean... Because I live with my mom. I used to stream in like the middle of the house. I mean, it's changed a lot. This is like the ultimate form of my stream. Fucking notes, bong, me, flux, everything. I mean, this is really like the ultimate form of the lo-fi. All right, focus. Tateru, Ukama versus Ukama mix. So I want a Stoneball mix. Mix wants to swap to Calibus, probably. I would have banned that damn Calibus if I ran out of time in the draft. I keep running out of time. Mix also might stay and just energy manip Tateru or something. I mean, it's a decent swap to Kinu on one side or the other. Mix might Crystal Spike something. If they're going to attack Tateru, they're going to use a mental attack probably. I wonder if they read the Kinu swap in. Probably not. Can't swap in Raiken. I don't love leaving Tateru here. I kind of like trying to bring in Kinu, even though I know it's a little risky. And then throw the water cannon at Mix. I know I'm swapping away with a green circle. Maybe that's really dumb. I could have stoneballed there. I mean, Tateru kind of threatens Mix. Maybe more than Mix threatens Tateru. That might have been a dumb play. I do get the Kinu swap in. It looks really dumb if they use Crystal Spikes on Kinu here. But water cannon hits Kinu at half damage. They do Crystal Spikes. Fuck. Yeah, I could have just used a nice fat Earthstone there. I could have doubled Mix and killed it. Yeah, I should have done it differently. I could sacrifice to make Ukama +3/+3 here. Just roll with it. Bring Tateru back to finish off Mix. That was a total turn 1 misplay. I kind of realized as I was watching it happen, like, wait, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, man, that was weird. Sacrifice won't even be fast enough because they're going to have Aquatic Whirlwind at a higher speed. Shoot. I could swap back to Tateru, but it's going to get fucking busted up, dude. Oh, I threw that match. I threw that match on turn 1. I just had to double mix. It was going to be so good. This is really, 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 really bad. No! This is really, really bad. I think I just have to let Kinu die now. I don't want to attack Mix again because it's going to go into Puppet Master range. So I got a Blizzard Ukama. Water Cannon hits Kinu down to 23. Kinu's sacrifice to Ukama. +2 defense, +2 special defense. Mix uses Crystal Spikes on Ukama. Ukama Blizzards their Ukama. They're down to 62.5%. Alright. Alright, let's go Tateru now. We can still Stoneball Mix from here. I mean, they Crystal Spikes last time. Alright, Stoneball Mix. I could keep Ukama out. I could swap to Raiken or Grandpa. I don't want to swap to Raiken, obviously. I don't want to swap to Grandpa either. I think Ukama is just kind of like chilling. We'll throw a cheap Water Cannon in case of a swap out. Otherwise, it just hits Ukama. They get the Aquatic Whirlwind on Tateru. It would have been a lot easier if I Stoneballed Mix turn 1. I made it good draft, bad turn 1 kind of spot. Oh no, Water Cannon is faster. I fucked up twice. Oh, I fucked up twice. Stoneball hits Ukama because I can't target Mix. I fucked up twice trying to kill Mix. Now I swapped out turn 1, which is a mistake, and then I attacked with Water Cannon and outsped it. Wow, those are 2 big fuck-ups. Raiken can still kill Puppet Master Mix. Tateru could try to sacrifice this turn, but they're probably going to kill it with their Ukama. Alternatively, I could swap in Kinu, which is terrible. Dude, I've misplayed a lot this match, but it's all stuff that in retrospect, it's like, oh, I've never been in that spot before. It's like the new build. Like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Ukama uses Water Cannon on Tateru. Mix uses Mix Energy Manip. Ukama Blizzard their Ukama again. I'm just knocking out their Ukama with pure Blizzard strats. They're down to 3.6. It's so bad, man. I made those 2 huge mistakes. This match could have been so sick. There's still maybe a small chance, though. I guess the problem is if I bring in Raiken here, I guess I can Aquatic Whirlwind and kill their Ukama before they can attack, even though it's a really weird play. But then Ukama's not ready to take down Size Munch. Maybe better is just to bring in Grandpa this turn to quickly kill Ukama. Then my Ukama can actually hit their Mix. We can, like, well, or either way. Like, I think we have to bring in Grandpa here because I don't think Raiken is... I don't think it's right to bring out Raiken yet. This is a really tight spot. So basically, Wind Burst. Oh, wow, Tsunami. I wonder if we outspeed. My Grandpa has a lot of speed TVs. Let me check. We have 170. Probably not. 195. Oh, this Ukama's max speed. I didn't even realize that. That's fucking insane. So I could Tsunami. It'll kill their Ukama at half damage. And then I get the Wind Burst as well. This should kill both Tems. Their Ukama retreats. This could be sick. What are they swapping in? Ooh, swapping in Gaialis. This is good. So Grandpa or Ukama uses Tsunami, and it still has 2 stamina left. No overexert. Mix is killed. Oh, Mix is down to 1 HP. You fuck. That's so crazy. Grandpa uses Wind Burst. Gaialis down to 41%. Mix uses Crystal Spikes on Grandpa. Grandpa down to 96. I can't believe that Mix is alive at 1 HP. That's such a annoying thing. But I can Aquatic Whirlwind, Heavy Overexert, and probably kill Gaialis. But then I have no answers for Size Munch. So instead of that, Tornado, kill Gaialis, swap Ukama for Raiken. Yeah, it's a good spot to get my Raiken on the field. Yeah, you said that exactly as I was saying it. Let's do it. Otherwise, yeah, I need to keep Ukama alive. I can't do any extra damage to myself here. I have way too little value left on the battlefield. Way too little. Gaialis down to 0. Grandpa down to 50. Thank you very much.
He had a quarter for now.
Okay.
He'll have more later.
Cool. It's still hard against Calibus, but it's not completely lost. That's what Grandpa's for. Alright, they got Ukama. I mean, this should be a double kill. Unless their mix has tons of speed. I think that's chill. I don't know. 106. Mix has 102. They have to run no speed for Raiken to be faster at the same priority. Ukama has... I don't know if they have Aquatic Whirlwind. 1 second, Ma. It's almost ready. 1 more minute, Ma. They really need to flip the switch. Let's just finish this match because they have to flip it. I'm going to go offline for 2 minutes and come back. We got like another hour to play PvP, and I'm really enjoying it. So normally on a time like this, kind of close to the end, I'd be like, maybe let's just wrap it up. But because I'm having a really good time, I do want to come back and play some more matches, I think. You'll be waiting? Yeah, I'll come back. I'll come back. This match, I think, is over with Grandpa dead now. I might just have to concede it, to be honest, so we can get this flip switch. Well, let me see what this last time. They have Calibus here. Yeah, that's a GG. That's a GG with Raiken and Ukama versus or just Ukama. Okay, good match though. I made 2 big mistakes and we still almost found a way to counterplay. All right, guys, I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna get the circuit fixed. Got to turn off the power, turn it back